What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I have an epic build for Arahabaki in Shin Megami Tensei V. Now, this build is going to be around the level you can get Arahabaki at, and it's going to turn him into a master class support character. Every team needs a support character, and Arahabaki can become an amazing one if you utilize this build. Without further ado, let's get into the build. So the HP and MP are on the screen at 390 and 326 respectively. Resistance wise, Arahabaki blocks physical type attacks, is resistant to light and dark, and is weak to fire, ice, electric, and force. Stats: strength is at 27, vitality is at 39, magic is at 62, agility is at 37, and luck is at 55. Skill wise, Mudun is first heavy dark attack to one foe, a chance of insta-killing when striking a weakness. The next skill, we're going to go down to Megidola, which is a heavy almighty attack to all foes. Then, we're going to have our support skills. So, Tetrakarn reflects a physical attack once for one ally for one turn. Then, Makarakarn reflects a magic attack once for one ally for one turn. Dekunda negates status debuff effects on all allies. Then Debilitate lowers all stats of all foes by one rank for 3 turns. And Great Life Spring, which is going to greatly increase Arahabaki's max HP. So now that we've gone over the stats, the skills, the resistances, let's get into some more gameplay and talk about why this is an absolutely epic support build for Arahabaki. Now, Arahabaki, we saw the increase of those support skills. He is going to be geared towards a support type role. He has a lot of weaknesses, so he's not going to be very good offensively. But in a support role, he's going to be absolutely fantastic. First, let's talk about those support skills. Tetrakarn and Makarakarn are absolutely fantastic to help your team out. They're going to block attacks, whether physical or magic respectively. It's going to break the enemy's attack, and it's going to make sure that your allies, or if you want to cast either of these on Arahabaki himself, are protected. These two skills are absolutely fantastic to pair with an ally that actually has taunt, because you know that more than likely the enemy is going to target your teammate with taunt. So have a teammate that uses taunt. Then you're going to have to determine whether you use Tetrakarn or Makarakarn. But once you determine that, whatever the enemy is going to utilize, you can easily break an enemy attack and block enemy attacks from your allies. So that's great to pair up Arahabaki and Ganesha. You get somewhere around the same level. I know Arahabaki is a little bit later than Ganesha, but characters like that do taunt, pair up with Arahabaki, and you're going to be killing it during this point in the game. On top of that, Arahabaki can utilize Debilitate. This is going to lower all stats of your enemies, which is going to be absolutely fantastic, whether offensively or defensively, so you can hit the enemies harder or protect yourself a little bit more. Of course, if you predict wrong when it comes to Tetrakarn or Makarakarn. Now our offensive stats, of course, we have Mudun and Megidola, both of which can hit enemies pretty hard. Of course, we aren't able to really utilize fire, electric, ice, or force, so we're going to have a choice between a light or a dark attack. Now, Mudun is one of the skills that's granted to Arahabaki. So that's why I go with it. It's also nice because you can insta-kill any enemy that has a dark weakness. But if you want to switch it out for a light type attack, I wouldn't fault you. Megidola is an absolutely fantastic attack, not just because Arahabaki gets an increase to almighty attacks, but because it's a heavy attack that hits all enemies and can hit them very hard. So that's another reason why Megidola is a fantastic move to have on Arahabaki, so when needed he can deal out some extra damage. Great Life Spring, of course you want your support character to stay alive as long as possible, so giving Arahabaki extra HP is also absolutely fantastic to have on this build. Dekunda is going to be nice, of course, getting rid of all of those annoying debuffs on your team, so Dekunda is a nice move to have in this spot. So that is the support build for Arahabaki. Let me know if you have something similar on your Arahabaki, or do you have a completely different build? Let me know in the comments section below. There are a ton of builds that you can put on them. I went with the support build. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Shin Megami Tensei V content. I do a bunch of other RPGs, so feel free to check those out as well. Till next time, peace.